of all, I'm gonna start with Cade. You're about to become a dad.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Baby girl on the way.
Baby girl on the way, which is why his lovely wife couldn't join us, which we were so sad about. But tell me, how we're feeling? We excited? We nervous? Have we practiced changing a diaper? Where are we at on daddy duty now?
No practice. Probably gonna wing that one.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. But I mean, a little bit of everything. Excited, nervous. We're going into it very humbly because we don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do our best.
I like it. Rashad, any dad advice over here?
I'll take
I
it.
like it, man. Just wing it.
Yeah.
You just keep learning as you go, brother. You know, you love that. You love it. You're gonna love her to death, and it'll all fall in place for y'all.
That's great.
Congratulations.
Something I love about Rashad is he brings his daughter to all the Bucs events, which means we all get to
Everything.
That girl is at everything. She's got more community service hours than all of us combined in here. She'd be out there. So tell me, for you, anything that has been something you, as you mentioned, winging it in the dad world, something you've had to learn the hard way, or just a funny moment that you've had as a dad so far?
Girls, women, you know how it goes. But the biggest thing is, like, obviously my daughter, she's now like 2.5, so just seeing her evolve and just change, and you know, her coming into herself, like her personality, and just seeing her grow, man, it's just been the biggest blessing. So I say the biggest tough challenge right now is kind of the 2-year-old attitude, and you know, hearing no a lot, telling me what she want to do instead of what I want her to do, and you just fall for it. Go ahead, whatever. You got it. I don't want to go back and forth.
She's too cute to say no to. It's fair. It's understandable. So Luke, or should I say King, down here in your crown. How's it feel?
Whatever you prefer.
Whatever.
My preference at this point.
King Luke, tell me. So you and Tristan, first of all, I love you guys. All of you guys on the O-line seem like you're just such good buddies, which is great. And you guys both had to move positions, change, and do new things this last year. Tell me what stood out to you about that experience of both for yourself and watching Tristan do it as well.
Yeah, it was just something we kind of faced head on. I mean, we were both. I played at right tackle in college, so I felt more familiar there than on the left side. But he's a little apprehensive at first, and we just talked about it. And I mean, we work out every day during the off season together, so it was just something we could kind of grow and do together and bounce ideas off each other. And even if we had a bad day of practice, I mean, our lockers are right next to each other, so we're always cheering each other on and giving each other words of affirmation and confidence and everything, and just really grinding it out together and kind of developing the players we are today and stuff.
And I know you started as a tight end in college. Is that accurate?
That is correct, yes. A few pounds ago.
We won't talk about how many ago. We don't need to talk about that, especially on an all-you-can-eat cruise, right? None of us are talking about that right now.
It has been a luxury not worrying about how I'm going to get my meals in, so.
The kitchen's working overtime, I've heard lately.
Oh, they are. Room service, g'day. God bless them. Piling in meals, sorry. Listen, he has like 8 plates each morning for room service between me and my buddy.
This is incredible. Tell me, what was your go-to move for gaining the weight back in college? What was either the food, the strategy? How did this happen?
Just force feed myself. I'd go down and eat, and I'd just stay there for like an hour and a half and just continue eating, and then just working out religiously and do that over and over. But favorite go-to food, probably a good protein shake, you know?
Good protein shake.
Yeah.
Like a true football bro. I like it.
Yeah.
Joe, tell me, for you, I feel like you are a guy that takes a lot of pride in fashion. You enjoy that, is that fair?
I like to express myself through dressing.
Yes.
So I say that's correct.
That is correct. You express yourself well. I like it. Tell me, in your mind, best and worst dressed on the team and on the stage.
Going to games, like pregame fits?
Yeah, however you want to say during the season, pregame fits, yep.
I gotta go with my guy, Will Golson. You know, he OG with it. I like his style a lot. He switch it up, he keep it classy, you know, we do a lot, so go with Golson for the on the team. And right here,
I know what he's gonna say. I agree. I can wear flip flops. They let me.
you know, I think he said it right. and I go with Shad and Dean. They go Ty. I can't choose between them. I love both their styles. They both be fly.
Thank you.
Caden, Luke.
I thought
They
about
runner up.
that.
That's fair. Give me that.
That's probably your first compliment, no respect.
Jamel was real happy about that, weren't you? You were very excited about that.
I just knew he was gonna pick me as worst dressed.
You were waiting to be picked worst dressed?
Yeah, I just knew it was coming.
I wear a t-shirt and shorts to the games.
So Greg said that's your outfit of choice is a t-shirt and flip-flops?
Well, they won't let me wear flip-flops, but
They won't let you?
I wear a t-shirt and shorts.
Who is they when they say won't let you? I would love to know who the fashion police of the Bucks is.
I think it's actually Bowles. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, he's Bowles.
Bowles?
We wear pants on the airplane.
That's the worst. So also, Greg, you are one of 3 Washington players on this panel even, that the Bucks collect the UW people. We're only missing Vita up here of our squad, so if
Trying to get him to come.
Yes, we're working on that. So for people who don't know, we got Greg, Joe, and Cade, all Washington people. So Greg, for you, how cool was that coming to this team, already having so many guys that either you were already familiar with or at least went to the same school as?
It was awesome. You know, it made it a really easy transition, and the defense was super similar to what I was used to, so that was nice. But you know, I was roommates with Vita for 4 years in college, so yeah, it was fun being back with my boys.
Don't you also play golf with Vita pretty often? Is this accurate?
Yeah, we're not good. We're trying to break 100.
I think most of us are in this similar boat. One tip I might have for it, do you share Vita's footwear choice in golf?
No, he's a psychopath.
He
goes barefoot or in flip-flops.
He plays golf barefoot or in flip-flops. What is this like to watch, and what are the looks you guys get on the course when Vita, especially pre-haircut with all the flowing locks, playing barefoot, is out on the golf course?
I don't know, it's kind of embarrassing to be with him. But it's Vita, so nobody says anything.
That's a smart choice. I also would not say anything. That's what we can say it now while he's not here. That's a really good idea. How about this, Luke? What do you remember going against Vita in your first training camp?
Oh God, there's one time that'll stick out to me where he just like bull rushed me and threw me right into Gabbard, and I thought I'd ended his career or something. Like literally threw me like a rag doll. Like I'll never forget that. It was like a little child out there. I felt like against him at times. Just so powerful.
I love that. Jamel, tell me for you. I know that we earlier mentioned Bowles as being a little bit of the fashion police. I feel like you and Bowles have a unique relationship. It's one of my favorites on the team. It is it seems 90% trash talk. Is that fair?
Oh, definitely.
90% trash talk, 10% football talk, and sometimes they sort of blend together. I would love, while he's not here, for you to have a chance to do your Bowles impression.
So you ever heard Bull's voice? Like it's very like whiny. He's like, "Hey guys, come on guys, we have to be better. You have to be smarter. Like it don't make any sense. Like, alright, come on, Dane, please. Like, didn't we just talk about this? Like, it's rare that I'm wrong, but." So actually funny stuff. One time I actually called him when he was wrong. It was the most exciting feeling ever. So it was during practice one day, and granted, we went over to install, and then first play of practice of our period, of course I made a mistake. That was the worst thing ever, because whenever I make a mistake and I see Bowles, I learn to just turn my head and just keep walking, because I knew he gonna give me an earful. So then the next play, I actually made the right move, and he still cussed me out. So he's like, "Dane, what are you doing?" Well, first of all, "Dane, what are you doing?" So I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "Hey, you have this." I'm like, "I have this." You're like, "Dane, you know how I know that you have this? Because I made the defense." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" And come to find out, when the other coach was like, "Hey, Todd, he's right." I was like, "Yeah." Greatest to know, because he always give me crap every time, because he loved to be the smartest man. But I appreciate him because he taught me football. He brought me. I'm the player that I am now because of him. So it's almost like a father-son relationship we have. So I always imitate him.
I could tell how accurate it was based on everyone else's reaction on the stage. He started talking and everyone had PTSD of like, is Todd here? Is that Todd? So Rashad, you got a new offensive coordinator this year. Tell me what you know about Liam Cohen so far, what you like about him, how you guys have chatted about what you could be like this year.
Yeah, me and Liam has had great conversations. Just young, energetic, great mind. Just some things we talk about is just trying to be more creative, not for me, but for all of the guys. Getting our linemen, I mean, Luke is big and got a few pounds, but he still can move and get out there and run and just get him up in front of us and in space. And I think that's just the biggest thing. He talked about just simplifying, just making football more simple, running plays, running certain run plays or pass plays into just good looks, better looks, and just not making it hard. Just make it simple and just let us the players, our skill guys and our linemen just showcase their talents and what we're very good at.
What do you feel like you learned this year being RB1 and taking so many of the snaps and everything? What stands out to you about how you learned, grew, all of that?
I learned for sure 300 touches in the NFL is no joke. Getting the ball 300 times is no joke. Also, just learned to just stay the course, trust the process, as cliche as it sounds, and just keep your head down and keep working and just be grateful, appreciate the ups and the downs, and just keep trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and then believing in the guys that you put in the work with every day. So my teammates and stuff like that is huge.
And Cade, I know the way Rashad talked about 300 carries, you probably feel that way about, 98% of the offensive snaps that you played this year. I was exhausted watching you.
Thank you. It was honestly, I love being on the field, and I think I don't know if it's a bad pride, but I'd never want to ask to come out of the game. And so, coach lets me play, I'm going to play. And ended up being that number, I guess. But yeah, I loved it.
And I mean, it was only your second year, but you were like the elder statesman of the tight end room. That you guys were such a young group, and you had a new offensive coordinator. There were just a new quarterback, so many new different things. What was it like for you to try to take on not only that many snaps, but like a leadership role in a position room where typically you'd still be a young guy learning, but you were the guy playing all the snaps and had been in the league, as long as anybody else.
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge, but. And the guys the previous year, Cameron Braden, Kyle Rudolph, both just great players, great people, and they do things the right way. I just was able to take a year to watch them, learn from them, and they were both just gracious and smart. And so I think that helped me a lot going into this year, and just tried to emulate that the best way I could and put my own spin on it.
Nice. All right, so I have a couple questions now that are for all of you guys. So one, I love to hear, I asked this of the alumni earlier too, did you guys have a welcome to the NFL moment? That moment where you're like, ooh, this is no longer college. We're playing with the big dogs now. Do you remember a moment like that where you were like, dang, NFL different?
It was really my first OTAs when, I was not expecting to take the rest of the ones. And then out of nowhere, they're like, hey, Dean, Sean, you run the ones. I'm like, oh crap. And then of course the very first rep I lined up in front of Mike, and I'm just like, first I had a starstruck moment like, oh my God, I was lined up in front of Mike Evans. And then, he showed me why he's one of the greatest receivers in the league. So yeah, he humbled me real quick, and I was like, yep, I'm officially in the NFL.
Rashad, what about you?
I don't recall having a welcome to the NFL moment. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just remember playing out of my rookie year. We was going against the Rams, tough, close game, and I tried to run the duo, run the ball, and Aaron Donald was just right there. And I didn't have nowhere else to go, so I kind of tried to run through him.
I would recommend it anywhere else.
I didn't have
Anywhere else on the field.
I was just trying to, make it, look like I ain't backing down from nobody, and I just got ran into a brick wall. But he was just trying to slam me, and I was just I holding my ground on that one. And then after the play, I just looked at him and like he just winked, and I was just like, let me just keep going my own direction. Let me just keep going my way.
He winked at you. That's savage right there. That's savage. All right, Kate, how about you?
Yeah, definitely the first game my rookie year. We were at Dallas on Sunday Night Football. First of all, the national anthem gets done. I'm about to run out on kickoff, and then I just immediately feel like I have to throw up. So I run to the sideline, bend down, throw up real quick, and run out for kickoff. And then later in the game, we called this like rollout for Tom, where I'm left one-on-one with Micah Parsons with like a bunch of space. And I just remember holding on for dear life. And thankfully we got the ball off. But I just remember just sitting there before the play knowing what was about to happen. I was like, all right.
That's when I would have thrown up. Being the only thing between Micah Parsons and Tom Brady, no pressure.
Yeah, so that was
That'll do
a
it.
crazy moment.
That'll do it. Joe, how about you?
Mine isn't even like a game experience. It's probably my first training camp practice. I come from, Pacific Northwest in Seattle, so we don't got no humidity over there. I look at Shaq Barrett, I'm trying to figure out, what to wear for practice, how to even dress properly, because, that sun beaming, I'm trying to protect my arms too, I don't want to get burnt. Shaq, he come out with a hoodie, he got 2 layers on, he got tights, and I'm like, oh, shoot, we can dress like that, bet. I put that on, I got my hoodie on, long sleeve, and we go out there for warm-ups, and I'm literally dying. After warm-ups, I'm taking my pads, I'm like, bro, I had nothing on under my pads, I'm like, I can't do this no more. I can't breathe, like, this is what we doing in Tampa, I'm trying to fight for my life, and play football, this is what I'm doing, I got Tristan Wirfs one-on-one next, I'm like, shit, damn. That's just my welcome to the NFL moment, but it's a grind in Tampa. We appreciate y'all thugging it out our training camps. I know we hot, but we appreciate y'all.
You really can validate.
That was great. Luke?
I would just have to say, just during training camp, like going against Vita and Will Golston, my first year and everything, it's just maybe 10% of the reps, and it was just really welcome to the NFL moment because, in college I really didn't lose much, and then get to the NFL and you start losing 90% of your reps, and like, dang. I don't know how this is going to go from here.
Greg, how about you?
I think for me, like the biggest thing was just the speed of the game. Like being a D lineman, it's a lot of reaction time. You don't know which way the O-lineman's going to go. You got to stay in your gap. And the O-linemen in college were slow. It was easy. I remember getting to the NFL, and I just got reached like every other play. I'd be in the wrong gap. They'd go that way. I'd be too late. And that was just the speed of the game. The O-linemen are all faster, more athletic. Yeah, that was my welcome to the NFL moment for sure.
That'll do it. All right, this next one is, we have the Olympics for this year. So I want to hear what event you would each want to compete in. You can say what you think you'd be good at, or just what you'd want to do, and then also maybe what you think you'd be terrible at when it comes to the Olympics. So Greg, why don't we start with you?
Can we choose from Winter Olympics, or is it what we got?
Sure, we'll let you choose any of the Olympics. This year's
I want to
summer,
hit the
but what
half
you
pipe.
say? The half pipe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The snowboarding.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I don't know, I'd probably die, but
And it'd be a good way to go out.
yeah.
Luke, what about you?
Well, being from Wisconsin, I grew up skiing and snowboarding, so maybe the slalom skiing I could be good at. Probably be terrified of the ski jump though. Traveling that far through the air just looks like a disaster waiting to happen. My knees aren't anything what they used to be, so.
That's the only thing holding you back. It's the knees.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're ready
definitely
to
the
go.
knees, otherwise I'm golden.
Otherwise, you're ready to go. Joe, how about you?
I'll probably pursue fencing.
Fencing. That was not what
I
I
got
wanted.
reach, so you really can't get me. I'll poke you before you poke me.
That was good. I like Kate.
I was racking my brain trying to think of one I could compete in, but flag football is Olympic sport.
Oh, look at the cheat code he found. He found the cheat code. I like that. That's good.
Ping pong would be my
Ping-
other answer.
Ping pong.
Just to preface ping pong, there was a ping pong tournament yesterday.
Did you play in it?
We were a little late to the event, but we're playing in the next one.
Next one?
But I did lose to an 80-year-old man, and then they had me face a 10-year-old, and I showed no mercy against him. 111-2.
All right, Rashad, what's your Olympic sport?
I don't know. That's a great question. No, that's a thing. Hey, I would jump though. I would do like high jump or triple jump probably, but yeah, or long jump. I don't know. I want to go something different though. Like I want to try something different. I don't really like getting my hair wet. But
Glad you came on a cruise. That was a good call.
we fight about that every day. But yeah, like I don't know. Probably swimming, archery, something different though. I want to try something different.
I love this. Joe's got a sword, Rashad's got an arrow. We're just learning all the ways to fight over here. And Dean, I know your answer already. Go ahead and tell us.
Oh, I'm definitely winning gold medal in the 100.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Fastest guy on the team still?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Why did I think I needed to ask that? That was such an obvious question. All right.
Until people recognize.
And we'll close with this one. So this is again for everybody. You all get to say a pet peeve of something the other side of the ball does. Whoever you go against.
I hate when they sweat on me, bro. No offense, but they just be so big and like when they touch you, it's like slimy and then like they'll spit on you and they'll get in your face and you just want to fight them, but like they your teammates, so you gotta just wait till the next year.
I love that I thought he meant other teams, and then it turns out he's talking about our team.
Training camp gets nasty, bro.
That's a personal attack, Joe.
They be in their stands like this and they just be dripping sweat. I'm like, bro, come on. Play about to start. I don't want to see that.
This is why Shaq had all the long sleeves on. He was protecting from the sweat. This is what he was doing. All right, I was going to go down the line, but Joe just already was so ready. Who else has one? We can.
I'm going to go after our own team as well. It's
Perfect.
mostly the linebackers in practice. They'll be like pretty far away from the ball carrier and like barely tap their hip and then celebrate like they made the tackle.
Acting, bro.
2-minute drill too. They don't be calling sacks either.
I know, right?
No, he called sacks.
Quarterback got like 10
Bows
seconds on the ball.
Bro, 2-minute drills, Bows give offense no timeouts and defense 3. Like, what? How much is that?
This is exactly what I hoped would happen, by the way. This was my diabolical plan. Do you have one, Jamel?
Oh my God, pushing off. Like, my good. I'm talking about, they literally steer forming us just to get over. Like, dude, like, come on. Like,
y'all be holding.
like, rough.
Y'all be trying to hold.
Do you not see this?
Rashad, did you say holding?
Yeah, they be holding.
Oh, everybody's holding.
No, we don't.
It's within 5 yards.
Greg, Luke?
I think mine, it's another O-lineman thing. Whenever you try and dive for a tackle, and the O-lineman will like jump on you, like start talking crap and like acting just pancake you, and it's like, bro, I just dove that way trying to tackle that guy. You didn't do anything.
Was that noise Greg made? Was that you, Luke? Was that him?
That's what they do. They all grunt like that. On top of it.
Luke, can we hear this? Can we hear an example of this?
No, I mean, listen. No offense, Greg, but you gotta be my biggest pet peeve in practice. Hearing your voice all the time, you don't stop talking.
Yeah, talk about a smack with Luke. He gets real angry.
Amazing. Can we give it up for our players today? All right, thank you guys so much. And we want to remind everybody, there is going to be some pool volleyball happening in just a couple hours out there that these guys are participating in. And I feel like this is going to be phenomenal. So we want to make sure everybody heads out to that.
Enjoy your team losing.
You're ready for the show, ladies and gentlemen.
So I just want to bring up the other team that got 7 perfect, the runners-up for the Quest. Can you come back up on stage for me?
Our runners-up for the $100,000 pyramid, it was Cade's team.
JC.
JC, you guys can come back up here.
Is this participation trophy they're doing?
So both teams get the prize, it looks like.
Life jacket.
I mean, they didn't get the crown and
Why
sash.
is this better than the first place prize?
They didn't get the crown and sash, you know?
Easy to drink.
Floaties for the pool. Yeah, I don't know about Water volleyball, right? I can get my hair wet.
All right, again, let's, congratulations to our winners over here. Thank you to our panel, and we'll see all of you